it be, let it be, let it be.
In a stunning revelation, Bob Geldof has shared how Paul McCartney's iconic performance at Live Aid in 1985 almost turned into a disaster. The legendary Beatles singer took to the stage to perform Let It Be at the historic charity concert, which was viewed by millions worldwide, but a technical mishap nearly derailed his performance. Geldof, who was the driving force behind Live Aid, appeared on Virgin Radio's Breakfast Show with Chris Evans on Thursday, September 19, 2024. During the interview, the Irish singer and activist disclosed the behind-the-scenes drama that unfolded on that fateful day nearly 4 decades ago. Paul hadn't played since John Lennon died, and he was absolutely terrified, Geldof said, describing the immense pressure McCartney felt before taking the stage. Geldof explained that McCartney's nerves were already high, as this was his first major public performance since the murder of his Beatles bandmate John Lennon in 1980. The emotional weight of the occasion, coupled with the fact that millions were watching live, only heightened McCartney's anxiety. However, things took a turn for the worse once McCartney stepped onto the Wembley Stadium stage to close out the UK leg of the concert. He came out on stage, and bang, the mic went down, Geldof recounted. The microphone failure meant that McCartney's voice was not being broadcast to the live audience or the millions watching at home during the beginning of his performance of Let It Be, one of the Beatles' most beloved songs. The mishap could have turned McCartney's performance into a catastrophe, but instead, something magical happened. As Geldof recalled, he didn't really realize it at first. I was on the side of the stage, and if you listen to it now, it was the crowd singing it. The audience, numbering in the tens of thousands, picked up where McCartney left off, singing the lyrics to Let It Be in unison. The mass sing-along created a powerful and emotional moment, with McCartney joining in once the microphone was fixed. Despite the near disaster, McCartney's performance at Live Aid has since become legendary, cementing his place in the history of the concert and the event's legacy. Reflecting on the moment, Geldof praised McCartney for handling the situation with grace and professionalism, and for allowing the audience to share in such a special moment. In the end, it was beautiful, Geldof said. The crowd took over, and it became one of those moments you couldn't script even if you tried. Live Aid, which took place on July 13, 1985, was organized to raise funds for famine relief in Ethiopia, and featured performances by some of the biggest names in music at the time, including Queen, David Bowie, U2, and Elton John. The concert raised millions and is still regarded as one of the most significant events in rock history. McCartney's rendition of Let It Be, bolstered by the voices of the Wembley crowd, remains one of Live Aid's most memorable moments, a testament to the power of live music, even when things don't go according to plan.